What's happening, my friends? What's happening? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. Guys, welcome to another episode of Straight to It, baby. What's going on? Teher Khanji, how are you, Shay? Shred. BTC heading to 36.5. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so. So, dump and pump. Okay, dump and pump. I made a Patreon members only video for a trading opportunity for SLP that you can only find on Patreon. So just a heads up, a big trading opportunity is coming up near you, my friends. Coming up. Yeah. So where was I? Let's look at the BTC. So at least this price is confirmed that we are going to 36.5. But after that, are we gonna go to even probably 35? I wouldn't be shocked if we go to 35. But what's coming after that? Incredible pump is coming near you guys. Once we dump, I think this 35 level, 36,000 will hold. I think so, because I'm expecting a pump. I'm expecting a pump in a lot of alts. A massive pump will come in altcoins. Some of the altcoins. Some mid caps and low caps are gonna pump like a mama. I don't wanna say those words. But yeah. So a massive opportunity, if you know what's up. So yeah, a dump and a pump first. So I expect the dump to be done by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow maximum. And then after that, a magnificent pump, and it'll be very quick. It won't be a prolonged pump. It may last 1 or 2 days maximum, and then after that, the dump will start, which will take about 2 weeks to dump. It'll go just up and down, and then dump. Something like this, for example. Don't take this for Bitcoin. I'm just saying. Say for example, you have an altcoin, right? You have an altcoin, and your altcoin dumps to this level, say, right? And then after that, it's gonna pump, to massive levels, right? And then it's going to dump. Take 2 weeks to dump back to this level. So if you're able to sell here, buy here, it could be a great trading opportunity. Okay, so that is for altcoin. I was just showing you, right? That this is what I expect: a pump and dump. So let's look at the altcoin market cap. Altcoin market cap to confirm my theory. Who is in the house? Feel good. This is ridiculous. Look at these wicks, man. How do you even freaking get around these? Look at these. They're so long. And look at this one, scam wick. Went down so deep. We just took altcoins to zero. This scam wick. Crazy. All right. So this is the daily. Let's look at the weekly. I like the weekly. I like to look at the weekly and then the daily. By the way, this is the total altcoin market cap. People who are new to crypto, this means the total, all the cryptos, all the altcoins, say 13,000 plus altcoins. This is their market cap. Okay? Market cap. So that means aggregated for the total value of money that is invested in altcoins. Yeah, expect a long wick, a candle, down there. If you look at this micro arc, mini arc, it goes like this. Right. So expect a wick today, today coming down to these levels, and then we get out of this arc, get out of this little tingy arc. All right, a massive dip, and then we could pump. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. We can get out of this at this level and come back down. Boom. Take the whole move out. Uh, go like this for a few days and then pump and dump. All right. Something like this. Yeah. A nice pump and dump. So taking away all the profits after the pump, leaving very little. I expect something like this to happen in the next few days, and then boom, dump, pump and dump. Total market cap. All right. So get ready. It's gonna be very volatile, guys, for next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Not right away, right? Expect the pump in next 2 to 3 days. Once the dump is over, expect a pump. Some sort of good news, or I don't know what's gonna come, but Chico Yenda, good morning. Shred TV, baby. Smash that like button. Smash it. Kill a card. Shrey, Wa, Juan, bro. How is your weekend? Good, man. Iko Mianda, love you. Dharmesh Mokaria, hi. Complete. Peace, brother. Peace. That tea feels good, man. Tea feels good. I slept at 7:30 in the morning, and I had my alarm set up for 10:30. I kept on ringing and ringing and ringing. One of my friends texted me. He got worried about me. He was like, "What's the message he sent? Look, I have cut out myself." My friend Dan said, "You okay?" I tried to call you a couple of times. I tried to call you a few times, just checking in my old friend. Yeah, Dan, I've been busy, man. I stay up all night and sleep during the day. So when you call, I'm sleeping. So that's the reason I have not been responding. But I'll call you. I'll call you. This is the guy. I worked for him. Right, I worked for him for almost 2 years. 2 years, and yeah, I bought my car, my S550. I bought a Mercedes S550 in 2016. So I worked for this guy for almost 2 years. He's the first guy who gave me a job when I came to the United States. Right, within a week, I was in the United States. I got a job, and I was selling cars till I found a proper job, right, or figure out what do I want to do, right. So he gave me this job, and I, when I went to his dealership, and it was a sales job, right? So he asked me, "Have I sold cars before?" I was like, "No," but I've been in sales for a long time. Since I was 15, I've been in sales, and I'm good at it. And if I can sell something else, I can sell cars too. So he was like, "Do you know how to drive a car?" I was like, "Yes, but I don't have a license. I have an international license from India that I paid some money in India and got it. Right? I didn't know how to drive. I know, it was a manual drive, so I could drive when nobody's on the street. But I couldn't drive because I lived in London for 4 years. So for 4 years I didn't drive. So I was like, I was like, yeah, 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 I can drive. So I started working at his dealership, and this is the first week. He was like, the question is like, so why should I give you a job? And I told him that, hey, I'm hungry. I don't have any money. I have $500 in my bank account, and I'm gonna be a top salesman. Watch my words. I'm gonna be a top salesman. So it was like, okay, start from Monday. So I got the job, and I started working there. Within a week, he gave me the keys of a $70,000 car. Right, it was one of the top of the line Infinity car. He gave me the keys. He was like, "Here's the key for M35X. Right, go take it for a spin, Trey. Learn the car." And I was like, "Fuck," So, and he was my manager, right? He ran the dealership. So in the United States, the car lots are really tight. So it's very difficult to navigate the car, to take the car out of the parking lot. It's a job. So I had to reverse the car and take it out. So I tried that, and it took me about 15 minutes just to get the car out. So, while I was doing that, he comes through the window, and it was like, pull it down. It was like, what are you doing? I was like, man, it's been a while. I lived in London for 4 years, so I haven't driven a car. Because my dad used to come drop me to the dealership and pick me up. So he was like, you know what? Get out of the car. Get a driver's license. If you don't get a driver's license within a month, you don't have a job. So I used to go to the train stations in the United States. You have a huge parking lot at a train station, and try to circle around in a parking lot. And a couple of times, even the cops, got me. I even got a driver's license, but I was even here in the United States. I learned how to parallel park and reverse and all that. But yeah, I went to him with a license, and I was like, "How did you get it?" I was like, "It's a license to kill, motherfucker! License to kill." We became very good friends, and yeah, I became the top salesman within 1 month. Okay, working at the dealership. I didn't know anything about the car. I didn't know how to drive a car. I became the top salesman, in that dealership. I worked there for almost a year and a half, you could say. So for that 10 months, I was a top salesman. One time I sold a car. There was a dealership, right? And outside there was a main road, right? So a commuter bus, right? Public transportation bus stopped right outside the dealership. The driver was taking a break, right? He was taking a break, and I went on the road and started to chit chat with the guy, and he ended up buying a car, right? He ended up buying a $70,000 car. So I became like a legend, in the dealership. That this guy sold the car to the guy who was driving on the street. I used to go and work on Sundays when nobody's there. I would go and give my cards, to people who are peeking in the parking lot, right? I was like, nobody's gonna outwork me. I'm gonna work so fucking hard. I was not gonna cheat. I was very car salesman is like very slimy position. You cheat people, then only you make money, right? So I didn't do that. I used to always give good deals to my customers, but I used to work hard. I used to work always, all the time, right? Even on Sunday when it was a day off, I would go at the dealership and give my cards to everybody who's looking for cars, right? I was like, call me, right? So yeah, man. I found a couple of girls on that as well that took me around to Washington D.C. Showed me around. When they called, it was like, "Will you give me a deal?" I was like, "Yeah, if you take me out." So yeah, man, it was fun. And the good thing is, I came to know like which profession makes how much money. And I got into real estate because I wanted to get into real estate, but I had to go do my classes and all that. And I met one of the best number one real estate agent in the United States, number one in the United States, while on a test drive. Right, I met him and I told him I have an MBA from UK, and in business, and we were talking. I was like, "What do you do?" So he said that he was the number one real estate agent. He looked at me and he was like, "You don't know who I am?" And I was like, "No." So he felt a little offended. He was like, "You don't watch TV?" I was like, "No, I work here all the time, man. I'm here 65 to 80 hours at the dealership. I come here when they open the dealership. I come here. I go when sometimes 9 o'clock to midnight, right? I don't watch TV. I don't know my way around in the city. It's been 6 months. I go from my home to the dealership to home. I don't go out. I don't party. I don't watch TV. I don't do anything. I just make money. I just make money." So he was like, "Man, just get a real estate license, Shrey. You'll make 3 times the money that you're making right now. I like that you have a good work ethic and you speak these 5 languages. That I need a person like you. There are a lot of Indian people in the county where I live." And he lived in one of the fourth richest county in the United States. Fourth richest, right? Right now it's the second richest where I live right now, in Howard County. So he offered me this job, and I thought he was bullshitting, right? So I went back to the dealership and called my friend. My friend asked me, he was like, "What was this guy saying?" This guy is like 6 feet 7 inches, really tall, and I was like, he's some sales guy bullshitting me that he's the number one guy in the United States, and he was just giving me a pitch. I'm trying to sell him, and he's trying to sell me. He was like, "Yes, he is the number one guy," and I was like, "Really?" So I went back and researched him, and this guy was plastered everywhere. He had his commercial in Super Bowl. A commercial in Super Bowl costs at least $1 million, right? So this guy was huge. So within 2 months, I got the real estate license. Called him up, and I started working for him, right? But cutting the story short, the guy who got me the first job at the car dealership was Dan. Dan and me became very good friends, right? And a few years down the line, 2016, I went to a dealership to service my car, right? Because I bought it in a different state and it had to be certified in Maryland. So I went to a dealership. I just bought the car, and I was servicing my car, and he came around at the dealership, and it was a Mercedes dealership, and I was like, "What are you doing here, Dad?" He was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I just bought a car, and I was servicing my car." And he was like, "What did you buy?" So I was like, "Come, I'll show you," right? So I took him back to my car. He sat in the car, and he told me, "Shrey, I have never ever seen anyone that I know close to me whole my life that have succeeded so quickly, and you did everything what you said." I told him, what I was gonna do, at what age I was gonna get married, what age I was gonna have my kid, how much money I'll be making. I told him in a conversation, right, while we were having. And he was like, "You did everything what you said. I have never met anyone. My car was a $120,000 car. So I did that in real estate, right? When I was leaving his dealership, he offered me a managerial position, a $90,000 salary plus commission, and I didn't take it. And because in real estate, it's all commission based. If I don't sell any house, I don't make any money, right? But I decided to do that. And he was like, Shrey, you did everything what you said. I've never met anyone in my life. And that was one of the proudest day of my life, and I never forget people who helped me, right? So we are still good friends, and he runs now about 8 dealerships for a big chain of dealerships in the United States. But we are still friends. So he called me, several times, but I got him into crypto, but I was not able to pick up. But that's my little story, that was my proud moment. He was like, man, and I told him I bought it for cash. I bought my car for cash. When I was going to buy my car, I had my stomach was growling, and I told my friend, I was like, hey, man, something's really bad happening to me. I feel, I don't feel good. And it was like, why? I was like, I have never, paid this much for a car. It just feels bad. He was like, if I have $100,000 and my check was right, sitting under my thigh, I put my check right, because I was sitting in the passenger seat, and he was like, if I had $100,000 right under my ass, I wouldn't be stressed. But yeah, man, it was a proud moment for me when I bought that car, because that car, my real estate guy, my boss, who was my real estate, the guy who hired me for real estate, he had that car. And I looked at the car in 2008, and I didn't even know what that car was. I really liked it. So I went back and Googled it, and I saw the price, and I was like, fuck, I'm going to be old before I buy that car. So, fast forward 2016, I bought that car. So, man, don't limit yourself, man. Anything you have it in your head, you can do a lot better than the first time when I made $50,000. I was so excited. I called all my friends, that I made $50,000 a year. I was so excited. Selling cars, I made $55,000 selling cars in 2000 and, 2006, right? So, I was so excited. But when I met, this guy, he used to make about $3 million a year, $3 million. And he wasn't any brighter than me. So sitting next to successful people, I was sitting next to him. Next to his office was my office, right? It was my cubicle, right? And I did really well in real estate too. I was one of the youngest kid who sold most number of homes. I sold in 1 year, I sold 27 homes. An average real estate agent sells about 2 to 3 homes a year. I sold 27 homes in 1 year. 1 year. He was also surprised. He was like, Shrey, because I go on a listing appointment. I'm a young kid, new, right? How are you able to get this? Not trying to pat my back, but, I believed in him. I believed in his brand, who he was, right? So when you believe in something and when you say it with conviction, it comes out from you. You don't have to lie and cheat people. Just say it with conviction. Just say it with conviction. And if you believe in something, you never back out, right? So I believed in him. He was the number one guy. And to be with him, to sell your house with him is one of the best options. There's no other way. So, yeah, I did well doing real estate. I got the experience that people get in about 10 years. And I went by my own in 2008. I went by my own, started my own real estate brand. And the real estate market collapsed. Right, totally. I got married. When I got married, I spent all my money in marriage and, at the wedding, a honeymoon and all. And the market fucking collapsed. I got dead fucking broke. It was horrible. But, yeah, man. But it shit happens, man. You keep going. You keep going. It's just like the stock market, man. Life is like the stock market. There are ups and there are downs. You just need to hang in there, huddle. And, time comes. The uptime comes, right? So I did really well. I started doing really well after 2010 because I wasn't making money selling houses. Nobody was buying houses. I was like, fuck, nobody's buying houses. The homes that I used to sell, they're half the price. So I went back to India, got the money from India, the money that I saved working in London. I got that money from India because I put that money in India for 11% interest rate. I got that money and bought my first property. I bought my first property, took a loan on that property, bought a second property within 3 months, and I flipped it, right? And I sold it, and I made $120,000 on my first flip, right? So now I had this huge capital. When you get money in a big chunk at once, right? At once you have big chunk of money, you can do a lot. Once you have that $50,000 to $70,000, I had $120,000. You know, a lot of money, man. I never saw that money in my bank account. I was like, what the fuck, you know? So I was like, I'm never going back to working for anybody. I started flipping, you know, every 2 homes I flip, I buy 1 rental property and I buy it for cash, right? And I started getting my rental portfolio up. And yeah, man, I made all my money in real estate. So I always kept a home equity line of credit open, always, because of contingencies. Because in 2008, when the market dropped, when the stock market dropped, I was like, man, you know, everybody was telling me, my boss, Dan, the guy who I used to sell cars for, he told me, Shrey, you know, buy some stocks, buy Facebook. You know, Facebook was new at the time, and it was dirt cheap. He was like, buy Facebook, this, that. It was like running around $8 or something, you know, Facebook. So, man, I don't have money. Well, how do I buy if you don't have any money? Opportunity was sitting right in front of me, but I could not buy because I didn't have the money. I was broke, right? So that day I decided that, man, next time when this kind of opportunity comes, I will have the money, and this is going to change my life, okay? This is just going to take me 10 years ahead in life. So I waited, you know, and real estate was the opportunity. You know, I got into real estate. Every asset has a cycle. Every asset has a cycle. Every asset crashes, right? You just wait for that crash. It may be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe 5 years. A crash comes, maybe 10 years, you know. These big crashes comes once in 10 years, right? Huge. Once in 10 years, they come. So I waited. And when this crash happened in 2020, I had money. I always have money. I had money in my home equity line of credit. So I went in, you know, I did my research and I went in and boom, you know, everything on crypto, right? And then I sold my house, one of my rental properties. But yeah, that's my story from real estate to crypto. All the money that I made was in real estate. You know, I'm very good at it. I used to buy homes online at the auction, you know, paying $400,000, $500,000 cash online. I was so scared the first time when I did a deal online. Now everything is online. You have to make bids online. You have to wire money online, and you don't even know the title company is freaking, you know, in California. And you know, you just have the wiring instructions and the numbers, and you have to send the $400,000 to get a foreclosed property from the bank. So yeah, it's crazy. But you know, what happens is your courage opens up. I was doing deals where I was sending $400,000, $500,000 at once, right? For people to spend, you know, in the past, for me to spend $5,000 or $10,000 was a big amount, right? So it's a psychological barrier. So that psychological barrier I already passed because I was spending, you know, like $400,000, $500,000 in buying a home for cash. So, you know, to put the money, when the time came to put money in crypto, I was like, man, you know, it's just like buying a house. You know, you buy a $230,000 house, $250,000 house, you buy it for cash, right? You wait, you know, for a flip. I looked at it. If I invest $250,000 right now in the market, you know, it takes me about 3 months to flip the property, and it takes about 2 months to sell the property. So 5 months, my money is stuck. And after investing $250,000, I make between $30,000 to $40,000. That's it. Because the profit margin went down in real estate, which used to be about $100,000 to $120,000. It went to $30,000 to $35,000 because the window of opportunity to make money is very, you know, small in any asset. When the upswing comes after the crash, it's very small. A year and a half maximum, 2 years, right? So the profit margins weren't there. So I was like, might as well put it in crypto, right? So you know. What's the worst case scenario, right? My 250,000 disappears, right? It goes to, it's not going to go to zero. Maybe it turns into $50,000, right? Then what, right? So am I going to be on the street? No, I'm not going to be on the street. But, it'll suck if that happens. But what if it goes double? My real estate is not going to double in next 1 year, 2 years, right? So I was just expecting a double, because I spoke to, the hedge fund guys and everybody, and got a lot of information from a lot of different places, from a lot of experienced people who were on the Wall Street for 40 years. I paid them. I paid $2,000 for 1 hour phone call conversation. When people in my Patreon, all the information that everybody's getting is so cheap, man. Right now, I don't charge much, but because I want to, someone is at my position sitting there where I was in 2008, broke, right? I had little money, right? So somebody is in my position, right? I spent $2,000. Not everyone has that opportunity to get information, right? So I am doing that, man. I'm just sharing it here. This is for free. This is for free. The people don't realize how important this information is. How important this is. Nobody. People charge thousands and thousands of dollars. Hedge fund guys. Takes about 20%. Fee. Whatever the profits that I made. 20% would go to them, right? So yeah. But anyways, sorry to go on this rant. I just wanted to give you a little backdrop of who I am. But yeah, hit that like button, guys. Good morning. Ken Woods, Super Bowl commercial cost $1 million per second. Yeah. Manan Patel, bro, what's your easy V2 coin? Eileen, hit that like. Yes. Good morning, Ken Woods. Season 44, where you live, bro? I live, why? You want my address? Hey, bro, what do you do for a living? I do just crypto, brother. I don't do anything else. I have some rental properties, which I get residual income, from my rental properties. That's how I am keeping afloat right now. The money that comes from the rental properties pays the bill. Patreon, I have some support in Patreon, so I get my bills paid. But I make small trades here and there. So that trading, I have kept little money for trading. I just do, trades. But I would like to keep the money in the cryptos instead of getting them out, any single dollar out until August of this year, right? So after that, man, money would not be an issue. The thing is, it's such a shame, man. I never asked for a single dollar to any of my friends or anybody in my life. I never borrowed money. I don't even like borrowing money from the bank. But to come up ahead in life, you have to take loans, and I did take loans from the banks, and I have a couple of loans which are left. So I need to be stress free. When I'm stress free, I'll be able to start my own company, my own project. So the idea is to become debt free. Once I'm debt free, I won't be under pressure to do anything, right? So anything I do will be because I want to do it, right? So yeah, those are the things. So this year is very critical for me and for you guys, because we're gonna make shitload of money. People don't even realize where this market is gonna go. But to navigate that, there'll be lots of ups and downs, just like right now. Within this week, next 2 to 3 days, after the dump is over, we're going to get this magnificent pump, and that all the profits are going to get taken away because it's going to dump back. So if you know how to take advantage of that, you can make shitload of money. I think I will be doubling my portfolio, almost double. Shouldn't say double, half. Like say for example, I have $100,000 portfolio. Now, with just this, within this 2 weeks, it'll be about 100 and I shouldn't say portfolio, coins. Say I have 10,000 coins, right, of something, and that 10,000 coins, by trading, I'll make it 15,000 coins, right? So it doesn't matter what the price of the coin is. The number of coins, I'm gonna, about 15,000, that's what my number is. And that's huge. That coin, if it's sitting somewhere around $1 right now, and I expect it to go $20, I increased. Instead of $10,000, I'll have $15,000. When that coin goes from $1 to $10, my profits will increase. So the idea is to increase the number of coins. I don't look at the price of the coin. Right now, my idea is to increase the number of coins, number of Bitcoin Cash, number of SLP, number of VIDT, number of RARI. These numbers I want to increase. So, when they go up, your portfolio just flourishes right away. And you are able to get out of the market a lot quicker than a lot of other people. Because when you have more money in the markets, you have to take less risk, right? So I have a lot of money in the market right now, right? I just got a call from, I was talking to my friend. No, I wasn't talking to a friend. I was talking to a girl. Yeah, at the bar. And she had $1,500 in the market. And she was like, now it's only $400, Trey, this, that, it sucks, man, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm $1 million down, baby. So I didn't want to say that. I was like, man, if you hear what I'm down, you wouldn't be able to sleep. But it's all good. It's all good. Chris Wood, good to hear some of your story. Dent-free and time rich is definitely the way. Yeah. Sunday is my only day off. That's the time I can watch your live. Other time I can only listen with Bluetooth. Ken Woods. Shyam, hi brother. I am requesting you to make a video on coins that will pump in May and June. Please guide us when you take entries. Well, I don't even give my entries to my Patreon. I do give, because I don't give trading signals. But, lately I've been making these, here, see, there is the SLP trade video that I made for members only. Yesterday, around 7:45, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you where it's going, okay? It's going to this price. Right now, SLP is 1798, okay? I made this video when it was here at 1940, right there, here. So it dropped already, as I said, from my video, it dropped here, almost 10%, right? So I expect to drop between 17%, 15 to 17% drop, okay? 15 to 17% drop. So that is, coming to 159. I expect it to go to at least 0.0160 to 159. So this is where I'll be buying. This is where I'll be buying, more SLP, right? Because it's going to go even lower than that. But, after that drop, if this thing's going to drop, it's going to come out, drop here, and come back, drop here. After this drop, it's going to, go up all the way up here, and then it's going to drop again like that, right? So, I buy some here, I will sell some here, and then buy back here. After that, it's going to pump like a motherfucker. Okay. So, all the details are in the, all the targets that I'm looking at are in the video. Okay. But I have to leave some stuff for my Patreons, guys. Okay, they help me. Okay, these people are from all over the world. There are people on my Patreon who are not even into crypto. Anis is in my Patreon. Anis said that he's not even into crypto, but he's learning a lot from me. He's learning how to chart. He's learning everything. He's learning about the crypto markets. And he don't have any money in the crypto, and this guy's supporting me. I cannot thank you enough, guys. How that is a man with a good heart and appreciation, for what I do, right? It's not the money, man. It feels appreciated. You feel appreciated. Somebody's, the amount of work you put in, somebody appreciates that, and somebody supporting you like a friend. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. One trade, one trade, the trade that I'm gonna do is gonna change, like the whole, if somebody's a, all access member, $100 a month, that is $1,200 a year, right? If somebody has a $100,000 portfolio, couple of trades, man, couple of trades, when to get in, when to get out, right? These two things. You don't even have to make small trades, right? These two things, when to get in, when to get out, man, it could change your life. It could change your whole freaking life. $100 is nothing, nothing. I give $100. I'm still a Patreon member of Didi. Didi is a guy who got me into crypto. I'm still his member. I don't need to be that member, right? I sometimes help him out. When he needs an asset, I help him out. He's an amazing person, right? But I do that because loyalty. I'm loyal to him. It's because of him I took my $250,000 to $3.5 million, right? It's because of him. If I didn't talk to him, I would have put only $10,000 into crypto, right? So, it's my loyalty towards him. Doesn't matter where, that $100 will always go to Didi, and he does some good cause. He helps people in Thailand, like poor people, poor kids. So he's a good guy, good heart, man. So it's my loyalty. And not just that, when I go see him in Thailand, he's gonna get something big gift, from me. I'm gonna go visit him in Thailand. So yeah, that's just me, man. That's just me. Sorry, but let's go back to crypto. Let's go back to crypto. Let's see what's happening. What's pumping? When all this, was happening, my struggles with my career and work, my wife passed away in 2012, right? So, I was a single father. My daughter was 1 year old when my wife passed away. So, everything, when shit falls apart, everything, happens together, right? You have to stand up, though. Nobody's going to come to save you except you, right? So, yeah, learn, get better. I thank God every day for the life that we have. No money in the world can buy happiness. No money in the world. And you have to understand, the richer you get, there will be more stress. People think rich people, when you have money, you don't have stress. You'll be stressed like a motherfucker. The more money you have, there will be more stress because there will be more responsibility on you, right? Not to lose that money, right? Or somebody suing you, or, you expand, there's more paperwork, there are more shit that you have to deal with. The more money you have, the more stress you have. The less money, when you are either really broke, then you have a lot of stress that your life is not good, how you're going to pay for the bills, how the next meal is going to come. That is a different level of stress. But when you have too much money, there's a different level of stress. But both individuals are stressed. When you're in the middle, you're not that stressed, okay? But if you want more money, be ready for the stress and handle that stress, and how to work under that stress is more important. So happiness and stress is a different level. I don't mind having stress. I know how to handle my stress, right? But, happiness is a different level. No money can buy you happiness, no money. No matter how much money you have, there's, there's happiness is just a feeling, man. You just have to take a good with bad. You have to take bad feelings, sadness, someone close to you passes away. It's inevitable that you're gonna lose somebody who's close to you. Inevitable, right? So you have to stay mentally prepared for that. That thing's gonna happen. Inevitable, right? So a downturn comes in your life, you get sad, but you gotta keep going. You gotta keep fucking going. My job on this planet is to fucking conquer. Do, different things before I die. That will make my life fulfilling, have a story, beautiful life. Go places, travel, do everything the fuck you want. I'm gonna live life on my terms. I'm not just gonna go fucking do shit that I don't like to do and work and fucking get old and die. No, I refuse to say that. I'm gonna live my life. I already have lived my life. I don't have any regrets, knock on wood. I want to live long, but if if I die, say for example, God has given me a beautiful life. I am no regrets. I've done the craziest shit that anyone can fucking imagine in their wildest dream. Wildest. I tell stories to my friends. I cannot discuss it here, but, when we meet during a meetup, depending on the level of comfort level that I have, I'll share it with you. But, yeah, man, crazy, crazy stuff. But, yeah. So, yeah, let's look at the market. Sorry, man. Kept on going on this rant. Okay, UPI is going to the dumps. Bond bridge. My tea got cold. Ice cold tea. Bond. Let's look at Bond. My name is Bond. James Bond. Bond. Bond bridge. Where is this thing going? How much did it dip? Let's see how much did it dip before we, go ahead. How much did it dip from the top to the bottom? Let's see. So 96%. I've seen, cryptos drop a lot more, right? So will we start going sideways like this? This is telling me that it's possible. We may go up here to these levels and then drop and go sideways. Big one. Aileen. Instead of bless you, I'll be saying Aileen. Because she she notices my activity. How are you, Aileen, by the way? How are things? Yeah, this is a big level, man. I think we could pump to this level, come very close to this level, by come to close to this level, and then dump all the way back. Yeah, expect this pump. We're gonna go down, like from this pump, we will come down, and then it's gonna pump. Yeah. And this looks like a good pump. Come down, come back down here, and then pump, to these levels, between 18 to $19. Yeah, maybe $20. Okay, that's what can happen to Bond. My name is Bond, James Bond. That will be a pump from here to another 100% pump, but after the dump, this thing's gonna dump. This thing's not gonna last. Probably, it may start now. Now that we looked at it, it might pump a little bit more and then start dumping back to these levels. 749, it will come back probably. From there it's gonna go up. Okay, so that is Bond. What are the coins you wanted me to take a look? Guys. Emma the Jazz. Hello, Shrey. How are you? Good to hear. Gala is a good deal as well with the price it is. What is your opinion? We can look at it, Gala. Chris Wood. Would love to see your thoughts on XPR and Pond. XPR. Chris Wood. Chris Wood, you are my Patreon, right? I think you are. XPR. You asked me about XPR today, right, on Patreon? XPR or Pond? Let's look at XPR. XPR. Where is XPR? You mean XPRT? XPR? What do you mean XPR? What do you mean by XPR? XPRT or is it something else? Laxap Mocker? Laxap Mocker? I will do that, brother. First, I need to do XPR for my friend Chris. XPR. I think you're talking about XPRT. So let's do XPRT. Persistence. I think persistent hit the bottom already. So, expect a pump for persistence. The thing is, where persistence is going to go is, that depends, brother. What kind of journey it takes. The thing is, there's a possibility we might not go above this for a long time, okay? But whenever we'll try to go reach for this level, okay? That's the level that we'll be going at some point, okay? Depending how long it takes. The longer it takes is going to go higher, okay? The longer it takes is going to go, the target's going to keep on getting higher. So if there are two ways this can happen, XPRT, right? We can have this go on for a long time like this. Have some sort of triangle built. Have some sort of triangle, and the price goes up, but not significantly. Comes up and then drops back up, down. If we break out of this level to this level, it's possible we can jerk around. We can go up to this level, and then play around and come back, drop back down to this level, okay? Before this starts to go up, okay? Like that. Second scenario, we can drop. We can just stay in this range for 500 days, minimum 500 days from the cycle started. The cycle started here, so 500 days would, let's make it a week. So the cycle started here. I get bullish on every coin after 500 days, minimum 500 days. So yeah, so I would get bullish on this coin right here during, yeah, you can have a very good run, man, during this time. The frame, yeah, May to June, this thing can start exploding. Yeah, if it's going up, then it'll start exploding. But just because of the market conditions, if the market turns bullish, this is where it's gonna happen. So August, right there. At some point, we're gonna get out, and we might do this. Okay. Either come up here, come back down, go up, down like that, and then come up to the triangle here. Or second scenario will be you go up, hit the target, $14, and then come back down, come back down all the way back to this level before the last hoorah, like that. Go up, come back down, right? Yeah, this is what I expect. For what is this coin? XPRT. The lower low, on the low end. If we are going any lower, then this is the line that I would be taking a look. Are we gonna go any lower than this? I don't think so. This was the bottom for XPRT. It looks like. If you lose this level, then we are looking at, we're looking at these levels. But I think it's gonna pump. It's gonna pump to this level. What is this? Either to 627, or it's gonna pump to 755, at least 755, and then after that it's gonna dump, right? So these two levels, 755 and $14, these two levels are critical, okay, where XPRT will be going next. If we're able to break 755, then we will be hitting $14 for persistence. There are always gems of knowledge dropped. Good morning, brother. Make the best of your day. Thank you. Manan, can you please check Easy V2? Manan, you don't comment. Do you comment on my videos? Let me see. Who commented on my videos from yesterday? Who commented on my videos yesterday? Daily Harvest. You make it. Chris Wood, Vraj, G Taken, About Last Night, Bhavin, Ranji, Crypto Signals, The Hill, and Joseph Tomic. So I'm gonna take requests from these people who commented on my video. Okay, brother. There's no free lunch, right? These people have taken their time to comment on my video. It helps my video. It helps my channel. So either I'm taking requests from Patreons or people who comment on my video, right? So XPR. What was the other thing? Pond. You wanted Pond, right? Pond. Marlin. I know this coin, Marlin. Yeah, they're in the same boat, brother. Marlin and XPRT. Looks like in the same boat, brother. All these coins look in the same boat. this don't look good. This, to be frank, this does not look good. The way it is poised, it does not look good. I don't like the way the setup is. There's always a possibility when I see something like this, that shit's gonna drop. If we lose this level, the drop's gonna be very bad, very, very bad drop. You lose this level, it's gonna be bad. But have to see. We'll have to see. How much did it drop from the top? From the top to the bottom, the drop was 92%. But yeah, I have to be careful with this one. It can just go to the dirt. Okay, Marlin could go deep. Yeah, man. You break this level, the shit's gonna be ugly. It's gonna get ugly. You break this level. Yeah. Just pray that we just don't go down. But the way it's poised, it's not poised well. Let's look at the monthly. Maybe we find some hope in a monthly. Yes, there is hope in the monthly. Looks like in the monthly, it looks like, yeah, there's hope in the monthly. Might stop here, right? The monthly looks hopeful. Okay, so if we break this, 0.003 is coming, my friend. Cannot break this. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think this is more relevant, the monthly one. I think we're gonna hold this. We're gonna hold this and go up. It's possible, right? I have been following you from the start, and I always watch, sometimes comment. Please chat Nabilo. 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 What is Nabilo? It's a new asset. I have not looked at this asset. N-E-B-I. N-E-B-L-I-O. Why did my music fucking stop? Yeah, this is the main level, $2. Break $2, come back down to the arc to 80 cents, like this. Next pump will be to $2. You know, 196, $2. Dump in August. By August, we should see somewhere around $11. What happens after that, I cannot tell you, brother. But I can tell you at least it's gonna hit $11, $12, $11 to $14 right here, somewhere around in August. Something like this, okay? You get the ballpark. August of 2022. You know, timing cannot be precise, but you get an idea. I do expect it to hit between $11 to $12 at some point in the cycle. So $11 to $12, that's from here. It's 26x. 26x, right? Wow, $25. Bro. Yeah, it can hit $25 too, brother. You know, before it crashes. You know, it's possible. We might be going for the $25. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't look at it. So here, this level here, right? $25, $26. You know, you break $11. You might as well go full Monty, brother. Hit, you know, $25, $30. Yeah. So Marlin, but I'll sell some here at 11 just in case. Nothing on the channel is a financial advice, guys. It's just my opinion. That looks like a fucking 50x. 50 fucking X. Marlin. Okay. Nebelio. Okay? Good for you, brother. Good for you. Yeah, what's the market cap? I like it. Only $7 million market cap. Wow, that's a low cap. It's on Binance. Man, I can pump this coin. It's only on Binance and hit BTC. What does it do? What is this coin? What does this coin do? NEBL is a project that is developing an open source enterprise blockchain solution. This solution will be a secure and distributed platform upon which businesses can develop their own application. Okay, this is like Ethereum, man. NEBL. I want to go here to Lofoten. I've been researching. I want to take my daughter to this place, man. This is beautiful. This is where I want to go. I want to go to Norway. So I was researching how to, I want to take a drive to Lofoten. It's F George. I want to go to F George and Lofoten in Norway. You know, I really want to go there. So beautiful, man. I want to take, my my dad's health is not. Yesterday, you know what I dreamt about? That I got a huge Cartman, a yacht, and my whole family is on a yacht, and we were having such a good time. I got a yacht, with the big sailboat, that huge sail. I don't like the regular motor yacht. I like the sailing yachts. This was a huge yacht which had about 6 bedrooms, and my whole family was there. And usually I get dreams about women. This was different. Yesterday I had this dream that I had a captain, and we were, going sailing in blue waters, beautiful blue skies, and my whole family was there. My daughter, my brother-in-laws, my parents, everybody was there, and we were having such a good time, man. It was such a pleasant dream. It was one of the most beautiful dreams, and actually, I have thought about it that I wanted to rent a yacht and take my whole family on this 4 or 5 days trip, sailing trip. It's a private yacht for 5 days, with the captain, with food and everything. Make it memorable, to a beautiful place, either Hawaii or, somewhere. I want to take my family. So that's an experience they will never be able to forget. And my parents are old. I don't know how much they have, time left. I want to treat them. My dad loves to travel, but his health is not good. That's the only thing. If something happens to him during that 4 or 5 days, in the middle of the ocean, what would you do? So that's the only concern when I think about taking him to the journey. But I'll ask him. Well, if he's willing to take a chance, then one day, I'll do this. Take my whole family on a yacht. But it was a beautiful dream yesterday. Amazing. Amazing. About last night, what made you come across Lofoten? Uh, Lofoten, I was watching this, I always watch these videos. Here, you see this? On my TV? These things play all day, all right? I watch these videos on YouTube. And look, let me show you. If you're able to see this better, they have all the places here. There's music playing, very peaceful music that plays. And Portugal, Norway. Where is Norway? It's very nice, soft music playing. Where the fuck did Norway go? I looked at Norway, and it was amazing, man. It was amazing. I want to go to. I figured out what place that was, and I was like, man, I want to go there. So, and I was figuring out the journey, how the journey is gonna be. It says flat. Oh, Norway, right here. This one, yeah, this is the one. Skip the survey. Look at that, man. Imagine driving in a convertible and this beautiful, amazing, amazing. This you gotta look at this, bro. I don't know. Look at this. It's just beautiful. Look at this. Lofoten. I'll show you. We will come across Lofoten soon. Where is Lofoten? This is Bergen. Bergen, then Lofoten. You go see the mountains coming off the ocean. Not in Lofoten, it was in somewhere else, but F Fjord, and Lofoten. These two places I want to go. Come on, come on. Why does it keep on showing the same stuff? I think it's a different video than this one. In that video, they show Lofoten and F. George. I want to go to F. George and I want to go to Lofoten. I want to do a cruise ship for F. George. So I did all my research, how I want to do a trip. And I want to take my daughter to these places. I want to build memories with her. So if not my whole family, then it'll be my daughter and me going there, building memories. You know, life is all about memories. It's just so beautiful, man. All these places, the world is such a beautiful place. Such a oh, I was looking at a different one. Fuck this. Yeah, I was not. I was looking at Sweden. That's why I didn't come up. Sorry. Sorry to waste your time, but here. This thing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking place. Wow. This is where I want to go, man. This is where I want to go. I'll be going to Norway one day. Look at this. I like, look at the mountains coming out of the ocean. This is ocean, okay? This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, man. Yeah, I'm going to be there one day. I've never been. This is so magnificent. The mountains they go almost 2,000 feet, 2,000 or 3,000 foot, right from the ocean. It's so beautiful. Look at that, man. I don't know if this thing is doing justice to what I'm looking at. It's just beautiful. And look at that. I want to do one of those cruises. Norwegian cruises, rent a car somewhere there, drive around by the water and the ocean. It'll be so beautiful, man. Life is amazing. Life is amazing. Then I think this is F. George, and then after the F. George, look at this. Look at this. Look at this driving on that road. Wow. Look at that, man. Look at that landscape. Amazing. But, yeah, then there is this Lofton. Lofton comes right here. Here's Lofoten. I think this is where I want to go in this country. Look at that. Look at that bridge. Look at that, man. Look at that bridge. Oh, I want to drive here. I want to drive here in a nice convertible. Beautiful weather. Oh my God. Look at that. So amazing. So amazing. We have a bridge like this in Key West, but there are no mountains. It's not a spectacular view like this. We have a bridge in Key West like this, but this view is just amazing. Amazing. Look at that. But anyways, you get the idea, right? You maybe not be interested in traveling stuff, but I love to travel. I love to see the world, not just the world, the people in the world where they live. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, fuck. So this thing is always on, okay? 24 hours. My TV is always on, and I have this beautiful scenery always playing if I'm not watching TV. So anytime I glance at it, it's like a wall piece right there, sitting there. And it's so good to my eyes. I feel so good, just looking at it. Anytime I enter the house, there is some beautiful paradise that I'm looking at. It just makes me feel really happy, man. Really happy. I love to travel, see the world. It keeps you in positive vibes, and feels good. So, okay, what else you wanted? Look at it, bro. OLC is also good. OLC. Wow. OLC is not good. Look at it. I'm just kidding. Right now it don't look good. Wow, man. This is very bad actually, brother. This is very, very bad. It's not good. It's very bad. It's very traumatic when I'm looking at it. This is the only coin that I've seen gone this down, brother. You know, it lost support. You know, this is from 2018, brother. It went below the price here. Very bad. Very, very, very bad. It just makes me think. This is very bad. Thanks for letting me know about this coin, by the way. I'm gonna do a thorough, I'm gonna chart the hell out of this coin today. Okay? I've not seen any coin drop like this. This is the first coin that I've seen that released in. Oh, no, no. This is different, brother. Sorry. Okay? I apologize. This is different. This is not the run in 2017, 2018. This got released later on. Right. Look, this is 18. After the bull run. Oh, it's in the middle of the cycle, brother. That's why. This thing's going to pump like a motherfucker. Sorry. Okay? This is not from 2017. This coin released in 2018. After this released in the bear market, and it pumped like a motherfucker and it went down. So yeah, this will do well. This will do well. Okay? We have a drop of 99.47%. Yeah, this is going to do well. This is going to do well. So yeah, it finished its cycle of 1,240 days. Yeah, man, this thing is gonna pump. This thing's gonna pump. I'm telling you, it'll happen. At least to these levels, to look at this pump. Yeah, that's a 12x pump to this level. 12x pump. Just coming to this level, there's a big resistance right here. So 12x is a lot of money. People don't realize that 12x is a lot of money because we spend a lot of time here. So this thing's gonna come and stay here for a while. Okay, stay here for a while. So, but look at that, man. Look at that pump. It's gonna be magnificent. pump to $5.30, $5 to $5.50 is going to be a magnificent pump. And we are going to, spend some time there. Expect a pump. Wee, 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 like that. Okay. Good, man. I'm gonna, I don't want to look at it just like that. I'm gonna do some, put in some hours. I'm gonna put at least 3-4 hours on this chart. Okay, today. Yeah. Thank you. This is a perfect chart, perfect example of a coin coming into a bear market, and pumping. Look at this. Coin came into bear market and pumped 2,000%. Coin came in bear market when the whole shit was going down. The whole market was going down. And this coin released during that time in November of 2018, October, November. And it pumped 2,000%. Right. So opportunity is always there, man. You just got to look for it. But I'm going to research. I'm going to, chart. This is not, charting what I did right now. But, just gives you a little idea. But this will go to $5. It's given. It'll go to $5. But, what's going to happen after that? I have to, put in some time to look at it. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. Malik, bond has been falling forever. Does not look good, like good entry point. Shrey, Malik, I looked at Rari is up 18%. Look at Rari. Let's look at Rari. I talked about Rari a couple of days ago, brother. Rari. Damn it, Rari. Rari, Coinbase. Yeah, it's coming to a point, brother. I'm gonna look at Rari, okay? Later on. But I think our time is up, brother. Our time is up. I've been here more than, I always say I'm gonna not be more than an hour. It's an hour and 27 minutes, okay? Hour and 27 minutes. The daily sneeze. Eileen. Now you know. I'm becoming predictable. Especially women. I don't want to be predictable to women. Women like mystery. So, mystery and suspense. Men are very simple. The thing is, if you don't complicate a woman's life, they become bored. So you have to instill drama to keep them always wondering what's going to happen next, right? If I'm, straight up guys, because all good guys, why I believe good guys don't do well in younger years of their life, because they are not mysterious, or women don't get stressed because they are with good guy. The good guy's not going to do anything. He's going to sit home and say, yes, mommy. A bad guy is going out there. You don't know what the fuck is he doing, So, I am that guy. All right. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Have a nice weekend. Sunday. Weekend's over. Monday's here. Fuck Monday. Every day's a weekend for me. Later.